Hello and welcome to I Am Geek, and this is episode 219. I'm Ryan, joined by my brother Chris and our good pal Katrin. And it's that time of the year. I guess Geekmas has started because it's December. So we're not
starting now.
Yes, starting
right
now.
This second.
Woo! But welcome. We had Christmas with my wife's side of the family this last week, so Christmas has started.
Oh,
There you go.
There we go. There we
We
go.
survived.
Yeah, we gave her dad a lightsaber. Because I made him.
Has he cut his arm off
crystals. Yet? I made him an Alabama kyber crystal. Most
did
evil
it
crystal I've ever made.
Like light up red?
Yes. Yep. Light up red.
Perfect.
Yep. That works.
I was very surprised.
That tracks.
And then my wife one-upped. I was like, yeah, this present's going to be so cool. And then my wife one-ups the present by getting her dad something else. She's like, oh, my mom and I just decided to get him tickets to the Cotton Bowl.
Trip to it.
Yeah.
Jerks.
So I gave him the lightsaber, and then they gave him that.
And he immediately threw that to the side.
Nice.
Yeah, he started crying when he got the Cotton Bowl tickets.
Because he likes cotton.
Didn't cry about the.
He was like, "What? You shouldn't have got me a lightsaber."
I don't even want it.
Yeah, I was like, "I'll take it back."
I just want a giant bowl of cotton.
Well,
want a trip to see the biggest bowl of cotton? Huh?
Supposedly, it's right outside of Dallas. That's where they're going to be.
It is.
My wife is going up there with him. He gets in on our anniversary, and they get in the car and go to Dallas.
So it's a present for your wife.
And they're there on New Year's Eve, so she'll be there with him on New Year's Eve.
Oh.
So.
Who's got the kids?
Who's got the kids? Me.
Oh, yeah.
I'll be here.
I'll just double check.
With our mom. She'll be here too.
Oh, there you go.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
You can get like a bowl and put cotton in it.
What do you do?
She goes. She said, "Oh, sitting around." She goes, "You should watch us. See if you see us on screen." I'm like, "No, I'm not going to do that."
No.
We're
going to watch.
I don't watch Alabama
the
football.
Netflix countdown.
Netflix countdown.
And everybody's going to bed.
All right, this is the only thing I'll say about this. This is the only
You're
thing.
Be watching.
Oh, well, no. You know what I'll be watching? The Book of Boba Fett.
The Book of Boba Fett.
Comes out the 29th, right? My anniversary. So while they're going somewhere to watch cotton in a bowl, I'll be watching Boba Fett.
All right.
Yeah. Which I was hoping I would have the helmet to wear while I watched it. Because I pre-ordered it last December or whenever. And they just pushed it back. So I guarantee you what happened with the Darksaber is going to happen with this one. They're going to keep pushing it back, and then they'll cancel my order.
You should just paint your Mando helmet like.
No, it wouldn't have the dent in it. It wouldn't have the.
You could dent it. It's real easy.
I don't know if you could. I got a ring. I don't know if it shows.
The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian ring. That's my new wedding ring.
Is it made of Beskar?
No, it's made of silicone.
Silicon.
I may have got one too. Not the Mandalorian. I'm whispering because I don't want somebody. I may have got the light. I may have gotten the lightsaber one.
Oh, you got the lightsaber. Which did you get the Yoda or the Darth Vader?
No, I got the Luke, Anakin, the blue.
Oh, the blue. Okay. They just released some new ones too that has some Boba Fett imagery.
Yeah, I thought about that, but then I was like, do I want one with a skull on it? No, not really. And then I didn't want to get the Boba Fett one because then you'd be like, oh, you got the Boba Fett one, I got the Mandalorian, which I guess we could have done that.
Yeah, we could have been.
Your brothers.
But I figured I make kyber crystals for lightsabers, so the lightsaber one would be most fitting for me.
It's your trade.
Yeah.
So you'll just happen to lose your wedding ring you have now.
No, I just got.
I know, right?
No. I'm gonna. No.
I like the one my wife gave me.
No. Here, I don't know where she's at, so I don't want to. her hand, because of her autoimmune stuff. Sometimes her hands swell and she can't wear the metal one.
Gotcha.
So I got her one that has the mountains.
No.
She's like right over there. I don't want her to.
Anyways, she's watching right now.
Yeah. Oh, she may be. Oops, I didn't even think about that. Surprise!
Surprise!
We're gonna have to edit this out.
There is one viewer on Facebook, so
it's probably her.
Whoever you are, I hope you're not Jennifer Street.
It probably is.
Maybe it's her mom. Hi, Mom.
I'll have to tell her not to watch this episode.
Now she'll watch.
Here's the thing. I had to spoil something tonight. I couldn't spoil Spider-Man. So there, I got to spoil her out.
I like your choice.
Yeah.
Got to spoil Christmas.
Now she's sitting there going down, hating on my cotton bowl. Got him a new ring.
Anyways, all right. So Chris, we both went on trips. Yours was on the ocean. Mine was in Alabama.
Alabama.
You went on the ocean. I went in a cave deep underground.
Oh
wow,
that's nice.
We went to the
is Alabama inside a cave.
Part of it is the Soda Caverns. It was actually cool. It was pretty cool.
Journey to Alabama.
Soda Caverns.
The Soda Caverns.
Is there soda down there?
It was stolen from the Native Americans by a man named DeSoto. An explorer named DeSoto. That's what I learned.
Oh, DeSoto.
Is it DeSoto?
DeSoto.
DeSoto?
I don't know.
Okay. So it sounds like you were saying soda.
DeSoto.
Well,
it was like Alabama. See, I was in Alabama too long. And they're like, welcome to DeSoto Caverns.
DeSoto.
Well, there's DeSoto County, I think, in Mississippi, near Memphis here. So
well, maybe he stole that from the
part of that.
Americans.
Yeah. I don't know. How can you steal a cavern?
He just went in and claimed it his own.
They just.
I mean, it's still there.
The cavern before just came like, where'd it go?
Yeah.
Gone.
They were talking about these
caverns.
So
people are buried in there. Like a 7-foot tall Native American chief is buried inside of there. Anyway, why are we talking about this?
I have a funny thing that happened tonight when after we went to the movie, we went to eat, and we went with some friends. And speaking of people that aren't there, this will make sense, I promise. But there were 7 of us, but my son and wife had gone to the bathroom, and I was sitting there with the other family, which were 4. And the waitress comes up and she says, she was like, "What can I get y'all a drink?" And the lady from the other family says, "Oh, there's 4 of us here." And she meant like 4 of us on one check, and then there's 3 over here. And she's like, I was like, she's like, "What?" And I was like, "You can see me?"
Did you say that?
I was like, "Is there a ghost here or something? What's going on?"
You could see me.
Funny. Yeah, because she's like, "There's 4 of us," and it was like, okay.
That reminds me of the part in Spider-Man No Way Home. No, I was kidding.
I will walk away. I will leave.
That was the part. You don't see me.
Yeah, John Cena's there. Sorry.
People are talking about the Disney cruise.
John Goodman.
So the caverns were fun. That's cool. Yeah. I mean, sure, there's no cruise.
Great.
But also, a new lightsaber was released.
Cruise?
Yeah. New lightsaber. This is the only news I really have. New lightsaber was released at Disneyland Galaxy's Edge, not Disney World.
Oh.
I don't have any contacts in Disneyland to get me one. But it was the Darth Maul Shadow lightsaber. From Clone Wars Season 7 that he used briefly. And it's so cool. It has a kyber crystal reveal. When you light it up, you can see it glowing inside of it. It's cool. So if anybody has one or can get one.
Oh.
Yes.
Just real quick, anybody watching the feed, please don't type in var.tech in your browser. it's bad. I'm removing the posts that are on our feed right now. So
good. We have spammers.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm taking that out. So okay, I was trying to see what that was and didn't need to see that.
Oh, good.
Welcome to I Am Geek, everybody.
Welcome to I'm Geek.
For the geek in all of us.
That's right.
Oh,
This is
man.
fun. All right.
All right.
Sorry.
There you go.
As you were.
Yeah. That person's banned now.
So,
Which their name changed, which is
yay.
weird.
There's
Anyways.
two different
Name
names.
did
Yeah,
change.
the same person.
All right.
Interesting.
So, Chris, you went on a
So,
cruise,
I went on a cruise.
a Disney cruise,
It was good.
down to old Mexico.
A Dis- yeah. Yes. We cruised out on the Disney Wonder.
Oh.
Yes. Yes. That out of the four ships they have now, the Disney Wonder. It was their I believe second ship. The first ship being the Magic. The Magic and the Wonder are kind of sister ships. They're pretty similar, and they're same in size wise. And then the Fantasy and the Dream are the bigger ships. And next year they're releasing the Disney Wish,
Ooh.
which is also a bigger ship, which we will be cruising out next year on that in August.
Have you seen
That
stuff
one,
for the Disney Wish yet?
I've seen a few things for it, such as the Star Wars, bar that they're going
Yeah.
to have on there, which looks really cool.
Well, I had a question for you about the
There's going
Disney Wish.
to okay,
I can't.
there's going to be.
Oh,
Oh, go
there.
ahead.
Sorry, I couldn't see you there for a minute. It's okay. It's not your
Okay.
fault. It's nothing.
No, no, go ahead. Go ahead. Ask away.
Oh no, it's okay. I was just gonna ask you: is it true that the children's area is gonna be blow up things, blow up slides and stuff, like you get for your
It looks
birthday
like there's
parties?
going to be one area that's going to be some kind of blow up area, kind of like an obstacle course type thing that they're going to do. Um,
Huh?
I don't know how great that's going to be. Um,
No, not great.
Me, who gets seasick, I usually wear a sea patch on my ear, which helps with seasickness. To put like a kid on a bouncy house in the middle of the ocean with the the thing rocking about seems a little off to me,
Is that a
but
Chapek cut?
whatever. Yeah, probably so.
Instead of having this
But
immersive experience,
it
just
will
put some
have.
blow up things in there.
But one of the restaurants will be a Pym restaurant, like from Marvel, Ant-Man and the Wasp,
Oh,
Oh.
and the like the food will be small and then big, and all kinds of cool stuff will happen with
another
them.
Chapek pay cut or thing. Just make the
Yeah.
food really
Mhm.
small.
Yeah, we shrunk it. It's really big, but it's small right
Yeah,
now.
it's small. We'll charge you.
That's why you're paying the same price.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
really, I mean, with a cruise, of course, all the food is inclusive, all the restaurants except for like alcohol, which
Yeah.
most cruises, which you can do like a package if you want that. Fancy coffee, if you're wanting some kind of fancy coffee, there's a coffee barista you can go to and get some nice coffee there. Or there's Palo, which is the adult dining, no kids
Oh.
allowed,
I wouldn't be able to go
and
there.
that's an extra fee. But there are places you can store your children.
Story.
All right, so I've heard. So you can go
I just meant they
into
wouldn't let
Palo.
me in
Um,
because I'm too much like a
oh,
child.
well then yeah.
You're like,
There's
yeah,
two
you're
there.
right.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah, because there's Palo dinner and then there's also Palo brunch.
Oh,
And
fancy.
I actually like Palo brunch because they give you everything to eat, and it's so filling. But basically, with the cruise, when you first get on the ship, they welcome you onto the ship. You give them your name, and they're like, and Disney Wonder, please welcome the Street Family, and like they're all going and they're clapping and stuff. You walk on, there's like little Mickey and Minnie are up on stage dancing around and stuff. It's
Was
really
it different now since
nice.
this is still a little
So,
COVID-y times?
so we did have to wear masks. There were while moving around the ship, and you didn't have to wear them in your stateroom, and you didn't have to wear them on deck. So like on decks 9 and 10, and deck 4, which is open.
Oh.
You didn't have to wear them out there because deck 4 is like an open deck. It wraps all the way around the ship. And a lot of people do like runs, like people that like to exercise. Um, like to do runs around deck 4, and it's got like some nice seating there. Deck 9 is where you'll find like the pools and jacuzzis and stuff like that, and they have it sectioned off to like the children's section, which is kind of like a water playground area, where they've got like the water slide is there, and anyone can ride the water slide. And then they have like a Donald statue thing, and Huey, Dewey, and Louie like pouring water out on stuff and everything. So like a big splash zone basically. And then they have the kind of teen kid zone, which has the pool for them and a jacuzzi that they can get in, like the adults can get in with them and stuff like that. And that's also the area that has like a giant TV on the side of like one of the big mast things going up. It's huge, and they play Disney movies on that like all day long and into night. Like one night at 10:30, they were playing like Nightmare Before Christmas on there.
Well,
It was
they
because
probably
everything was
played
kind of that
decked
out
just for
Christmassy.
you.
I
probably
think they
did.
did.
Like, Chris is going to be on board. Let's play his favorite movie.
Yep. They also played Polar Express up there, which was weird to see.
That is weird to see.
Yeah, and there was an Adam Sandler movie, and I have no clue what Adam Sandler movie it was. That was weird.
What's it
I
about?
didn't know. I don't know. I didn't stay to watch. I don't know what it was. It was just like Adam Sandler. Weird. All right. Um, but yeah, that's kind of the kid area with their pool and the big TV and stuff. And uh, then there's the adult section, which is
Oh.
the quiet cove or whatever they want to call it, where there's no teens or kids allowed. And there's a pool and jacuzzi and a bar, and it's also where the spa is, where you can go into the spa, which
Oh, did you go?
I partook of that. I did. I
Every
actually went
day.
twice.
Oh, twice. Look at
I
you.
did. I was I was only gonna go once because I booked it beforehand on like the last sea day to be nice and relaxed when we got off the cruise. But for my wife's birthday, they gave her a $50 gift certificate to
And
go
you
to the
took
spa,
it.
and she didn't want to use it. So she doesn't do massages and stuff. They offer, and you had to use it on basically a massage. You couldn't use it
Yeah.
on like a mani pedi. She went with her mom at one point and did like a mani pedi thing with her, but she didn't want to do like a massage. So the day before Saturday, which was another sea day, I just like, well, I guess I can use it.
You have to. I mean, you got to use
And
it.
yeah,
You can't not use it.
I mean, you got to. And I was told that all my muscles were super tight.
Well, you're super
I
tight.
carried a lot of stress. Yeah, like the second time, the woman was like, so, like when she was like doing my legs, she was like, so are you a runner?
You're like, never in my life.
No. Oh, okay. Oh, it's just your calves are really tight. Like you do a lot of walking, a lot of like manual labor. Like,
You say I
nope.
work, I work,
Standing all
I
day.
work for my wife, and they're like, oh.
Oh, okay. Well, makes sense. Yeah, I was like, I have a standing desk. I'm like, okay, sure.
Whatever that means.
Ah,
Whatever that
you're
means.
stressed out on this cruise.
I was stressed. I mean, we've had a stressful year, so I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
it's understandable. So, but the best massages I've ever had have been on a Disney cruise. They're
Oh,
just I don't know what it is,
it's the
but
motion of the ocean.
they mm-hmm, it must be. But they're just so relaxing, and I'm just like falling asleep as they're doing their thing, and just like I'm never leaving here.
You ever like
Um,
snort like when you're falling asleep? You're like, is
I
that
think I have done that
yeah?
before.
That usually happens to me, and I feel so embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like, well, I didn't fall
I've done
asleep.
that.
You fell asleep.
They'll wake you up with a little bell. They'll like a ding, and that's when I'm
Really?
like, huh, why? Yeah.
Oh, I've never had that happen.
going on, and they're using all these oils and everything. And there's a ting, and that's them kind of like signifying that it's done.
Oh, usually when I get a massage, they take a wet towel at the end and they just go and they whip me. Say, get up,
Ah,
get out of
yes.
here.
Remind me not to go to
Yeah, I
your
shouldn't. I
masseuse.
shouldn't do massages at truck stops.
Probably not. Yeah. Eating that sushi, and yeah. but but yeah, I mean the food is great everywhere. Like on deck, have I have images I think that Katrin might try and put up.
They're
So
on
for
right now, supposedly.
Yeah, I see beignets on my
If
screen.
it's working,
okay.
good. Okay, good.
Okay. Oh, well, if this is what you're seeing right now, there's Tiana's, which is one of the restaurants you can go to, and outside of Tiana's is like a New Orleans square
Uh-huh.
where it's like a bar area, and they have like a kind of cable car that you can sit in
Mm.
there, and it's everything's decorated like the Princess and the Frog out there, kind of painted up and got voodoo stuff and everything. And there you can get beignets. Now you have to pay for these beignets
What?
one night
What?
for dessert. You get them. These you pay for. They're not expensive. They're like $1.
Well,
They
this
look like
deal is
gold.
getting worse all the time.
But they're so delicious. They're very delicious. They're very good beignets.
I thought
So we
everything
did
was
we did that one
included,
night. Well, most
Uh,
things are pretty much everything's included, except
except for
there's little things here and there.
except for
The
the
beignets.
fried
One
dough.
night, yeah. Well, one night for dessert, beignets is a choice that you can have, and typically with like desserts and stuff, if with that night, because there was also like a bread pudding or something that night as well.
Mm-hmm.
and our head server asked me what I wanted for dinner. I was like, I can't decide between the beignets or the bread pudding. He's like, okay, and then walked away. And he, of course, brought me both.
Okay. Okay.
All right, I'll bring you both because they'll do that. I mean, you they'll bring you both of something if you can't decide between the two. That also really includes the main course if you want it to be.
That's funny.
Uh, they'll
I can't
just bring you
decide
food. They're just like,
between
joy.
4 orders of beignets or 5. Oh, okay. We'll bring you 5.
Exactly. And 'cause you have a head server and an assistant server and like a head waiter person over them that follow
Yeah.
you around to each different restaurant. There's three of them. So like each night they pretty much know your
Oh.
routine. So if you come in like wanting a lemonade, they'll already have a lemonade there. I
Oh.
always wanted dairy free butter and they always had it on the table. Like after the first night they knew what to expect. And
nice.
so they had it. They had it prepped and ready.
Look at that.
And
Like they're watching.
they're always so friendly. They're always so friendly, always great. It sounds like right now they're very overworked
I bet.
because they're having to do a lot more cleaning than they usually do.
Mm,
Yeah.
Um, I mean and so they're constantly working and stuff, but they're always smiling, always happy to see you, always super nice. I mean they're there to see to your every whim. Really, and they really they seem to really care. I mean, they if you're not enjoying something, they'll fix it.
good.
They'll if you're not liking your meal, they'll bring you something else. Like
Yeah.
they're always super nice. Our servers were Adam, Adem, and Juan, Wan. Um,
Ah.
from I think Turkey. He was from Turkey, I believe, and she was from Thailand.
Ah.
Yeah, they were super nice. They wore
Hmm,
masks all the time. The crew wore masks the entire time. But when you went to dinner and sat down to eat, you could take your mask off, of course, to enjoy your meal. So there were three different restaurants you can choose from. Oh, and there's outside of the ship. I believe that was at Costa Maya. The two places we went to was Cozumel and Costa Maya.
Oh.
We didn't get off the ship at Cozumel, which we tend not to usually on these cruises. We kind of stay on the ship because a lot of people get on the ship and that'll kind of leave the ship to ourselves,
Oh.
so we can kind of go about
there
and
you
do
go.
whatever we want to do, and not a lot of people there. Just go sit in the jacuzzi, no one's
That's a good
there.
idea.
Um, because didn't really care to. At Costa Maya, we did get off. We just went just on the port, which was really nice.
Oh, there it is.
Like they had all this really tropical area set up. I mean, this is basically all there is there. Costa Maya is just this kind of port thing, with a lot of stores and a lot of people trying to get you to come to their store.
Oh yes.
Like, hey, honeymooners, come on over.
So in love, I love you.
Hey. Hey, treat your woman. Come over here, and it's like stuff like that.
No.
And one guy was like, I'm pretty sure he was like trying to wave a condom at me or something. Like, hey, we got what you need over here.
We got what you need.
I'm good, thank you.
Used only once.
Used only.
That's terrible.
Oh dear.
Make you a good deal.
Good deal. But I mean, they have excursions that you can do. Like one of these, I think at Costa Maya, you could go swim with dolphins if you wanted to.
That's nice.
And various things like beach places you can go to. This right here is in the picture that I'm seeing here. This is inside the coffee shop that you can go to. So the coffee you have to pay for. The treats in there are free though.
Look out.
Oh, yeah, I'd be getting all
anytime you want to. Oh, they're all good.
My wife would come back to the room and she'd be like, "Why are all these cinnamon rolls everywhere?" I'm like, "I took them all. Took them all.
I needed them.
I need my precious."
Yeah. But yeah, the Rice Krispie treat with the little layer of chocolate on top of it, so good there.
Yeah.
That was
But yes, but
my downfall.
Of course, this is one of the restaurants you go to. This is Animator's Palette, which is really fun.
So white and
the
black.
room starts off. Well, it starts off
I know.
black and white basically, and yeah. All the screens are just hand drawings of characters and stuff that are being drawn, and as the night goes on, like color gets added, they start moving. The palettes on the ceiling start to light up with color and everything. And so each restaurant you end up going to twice. The first night is just kind of everything coming on color. The second night is they give you this image to draw, and it's like a person.
Mm-hmm.
You draw the head, you draw the arms, like you fill all that in, and then they take that, they scan it in, and then they do like a little kind of live show on the screen where your drawing comes to life and dancing around, and like, oh no, you're an animator.
You're like, excuse me, I've been an animator for years.
I'm sorry, but I am.
You pull up your IMDb page.
You see what this says here?
None of you are animators. You're all liars. No.
Oh man.
Well, that's good.
You know you wanted to.
Yeah. And of course, they have the gift shops on board.
Yeah.
On deck 4, I believe there are 2 gift shops on each side as you walk down this hallway to the theater. It's like the stage performance theater.
Yeah.
And you can kind of tell, like with, I'm guessing, a lot of the Disney stores all around, they're not a whole lot necessarily to choose from. But they had some nice stuff in them.
I think the biggest problem though is like they just don't have the stuff to put out right now. But but also it's
Here comes my favorite picture.
And yes, for you, Ryan, for Bibbidi Bobbidi Poo.
Join now on Facebook.
The best bathroom. The best bathroom to go to when you can't use your own bathroom, because each stateroom only has one bathroom, and if there's more than one person, you got to go find another bathroom.
That's true. So here, by looking at this picture, there's a women's bathroom and a men or women's bathroom, but there's no men's bathroom.
Well, the women's is actually to the side there. I couldn't get all 3 in the shop. So because you walk down this little kind of hideaway hallway, which is part of the reason why this is one of the better bathrooms to go in. Yeah. There's the women's. There's basically the middle to where a lot of people will take their kids into change and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then the men's room on the left there.
So
and
is it really in a corner?
Yeah, it's like in this little corner.
So there's
like,
a chance like you get stuck in there if both people try to open the door at
Both
the same
doors
time. It's like,
open.
oh my
oh
gosh,
no,
how do I get out of here?
the men's opens inward.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
The
that's no
women's open.
fun. You like open them both up and you walk
in
into
there, in
another
these
bathroom.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
Well, I guess I'll go
you.
again.
Is it on the poop deck?
Ah,
No.
you slobs.
But within these, of course, in the men's they have the urinals, but the stalls are completely you completely close yourself in, so there's no like you don't
Yes.
see.
Oh,
You
those
don't
are
see
those are my
anything. You are in
favorites.
there.
We have
It's
those in my
nice.
office. So great.
Yes, it's nice and like you're in there, but there's definitely no Wi-Fi signal once you go in there.
You don't need it. You're using the bathroom.
You don't, but I mean, there's the Disney Cruise app that you can use on board. So we put it in airplane mode, but they have like a chat on there, so you can still chat with like your family and stuff. But that ain't reaching in these bathrooms.
Oh, I'd be bored then.
If you want some alone time, you go to these bathrooms.
Disconnect.
Those
closed
closed-in stalls always make me feel fancy, like
I know.
fancy bathroom.
Yes, they're so nice.
Yeah.
This right here is the adult area that you're seeing.
Is that a person in a robe or George Washington at the bottom of the screen?
I think it's George Washington.
It's George Washington. Yeah, he was in the presidential suite.
That's what it looks like.
It does. It looks like it's a ponytail, but it's actually like the.
But this was at night. Like it was like
deck.
Each time we went at night, there was like nobody. Nobody was going
Except for
at
that
all
guy.
at night.
Except for George.
To the pool. Except for George.
Talking to the random guy.
But it's weird because I mean, when you do get in choppy waters, like that water in that pool is like sloshing back and forth.
It'd be fun, like a wave pool.
Yeah, it's basically a wave pool. It's fun.
Will they let you stay in it when it's doing that?
Oh yeah, I mean, as long as it's not like hazardous, like too hazardous, then they'll like rope it off or whatever. They'll put like a net over it. But yeah, it'll just go back and forth and it's like
so what is that little cylinder area that's beside the pool?
That is a shower.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, you're supposed to like going in between.
It's
or
like
whatever.
A tube. You go down into the ship.
It's the Get Smart tube.
Yeah.
The code of silence.
That's really random.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the
But you're fine.
It's a super nice little area.
Yeah.
This was Cozumel.
I'm so sorry. I feel like we're like this episode. We should just title it like Christmas at with the family, because it's like we're visiting family and we're showing them our slideshow from our last vacation.
Right. Get the slide projector out.
Hey, this is Cozumel. It's so nice. So good, beautiful. Beautiful skies. The water was beautiful.
What does this show become?
Loved it. Oh yeah, Aunt Jenny was great.
So, do you watch the movies on the thing?
I did. The movies they had like Shang-Chi on there, and they had a couple others I think I'd seen, but they had Eternals. Oh, they do these little animals on your bed every night with chocolate.
Do they come to life?
They do.
Yes, they do.
They're special chocolates that make everything come to life.
Yeah. So, whoa, so many colors. No, but they had Eternals, which I hadn't seen, and they had Encanto, which I hadn't seen. So I usually like to go to like the later shows. They'll do like an 11 o'clock show, and like the movies like kind of rotate each night. And they also had West Side Story, the new one, but I didn't go see that.
You reject.
Yeah, I figured I knew how that was going to end. So Eternals, I went and saw that, and it was okay.
Oh, really?
Like, I mean, it wasn't anything that was like spectacular. It wasn't anything necessarily new.
Oh, I thought you started to say it wasn't anything that was necessary.
It wasn't anything that was necessary.
Yeah.
I mean,
They didn't
I mean,
need to
it
do
might
this
not have
movie.
been like. I mean, they do kind of set up some stuff at the end to further the story along or whatever. But at the
Yeah.
same time, it kind of like felt like it could have just been a one-off movie and that's it
Huh.
and been fine.
Yeah,
I
I
don't know,
heard good stuff about it.
like the best parts had to do with the guy, the actor from Silicon Valley. I can never remember his name. The Indian guy.
Yeah.
Uh, him and his valet were some of the best parts of the movie.
Uh-huh.
And there was a lot of predictable stuff that happens in it. There was like a plot twist at one point, and you're like, "Oh, I kind of saw that coming."
Yeah.
Uh, so it was okay. Like it wasn't bad, but it was just kind of okay. It was like,
It's
okay, all right.
bad,
It wasn't bad,
but
but
it
it
wasn't
was okay.
good.
And then I saw Encanto.
And
Animations was really nice. Really done really well.
It sounds
It
like
was
she's got a good personality,
oh
but
yes, good
no.
personality. It was a Broadway musical.
Boy, don't talk about Bruno. No, no.
I'm not a big Broadway musical fan, and I don't know. It just it like it wasn't again. It wasn't bad.
I loved it.
It was predictable to me on kind of what was going to happen.
Disney
So
movie.
it wasn't anything that was. I know it was a Disney, but it was. But I really think because the plot of it is that she doesn't have a superpower or whatever, but I really think she does, and I think her power is to stop time and force everyone into a musical number. I'm pretty sure that's her superpower.
The
'Cause
real
anytime,
plot of the movie
anytime someone
wasn't
comes around her,
that she, and the spoilers, if you haven't seen it, sorry. The real plot of the movie wasn't that she didn't have superpowers. The plot of the movie was about family and fear that drives a family apart
well, yes,
instead
I
of
know that. I'm just
how we
saying that
support
I
each
really
other as a
think
family.
I really think she had a superpower. It was to pull everyone around her into a musical number.
I liked the music was great, I
Everybody
thought.
start dancing around and singing, "No, no, no, Bruno," and
I loved it.
I mean, it was nice. I mean,
My kids walk around singing the music like every day. Like Tori today was going, Bruno, no, no.
I mean, to me, it was something I would definitely wait and just watch on Disney Plus when it comes on Disney
Oh,
Plus. I wouldn't specifically go to the theater myself to see it.
we did because we have kids.
That's just
So
me. That's just me. You liked it. I know our mom liked it, and I mean, it was nice. Again, the animation was great. I mean,
yeah.
all the dancing and everything, super nice. Like super well polished, really
Did you
nice
pick
looking.
out
Uh,
Tudyk? Alan, is it Alan Tudyk?
I saw his name at the end on who he was, but I didn't pick it out when it was going
Somebody commented, so he posted something about it. Somebody commented, "You always get the best parts."
through. Oh, this right here is the Hotel
He's a
Galvez.
bird.
This is where we stay the night before we go to the cruise because they have parking like cruise parking, so you can park
huh?
their car with them.
That looks
And
haunted
it's a
as
really
anything.
old hotel. Like, yeah, I know it's super haunted. It's very haunted. They're remodeling a bunch of it right now.
Oh, then it's really super
But it's
haunted.
a yeah, it's so haunted. This is the Hollywood Tower Hotel, basically.
Yeah.
Um,
So you
is what
didn't go
this
in the
is.
elevator, or
You did, and there's only one elevator.
ah,
It's one of those kind of rickety elevators. You're like,
oh,
this is gonna make it to our floor, right?
Nope.
Uh, and it's okay that I can step out of this elevator, right? It's not gonna just start plummeting
No, it's gonna plummet.
and cut my leg off or anything. But it is a really nice
yikes!
hotel, though.
Is it haunted or is it like are there stories?
There probably are.
Oh well.
Yes, but this is bingo. This is one of the bingo things. So you have bingo on C days. They can only do bingo on C days. You can't do them in port. We always like to play bingo. They have like the paper sheets that you can buy, but then they have the electronic ones you can buy, and you don't have to do
Oh,
anything with those.
yeah.
Like you just sit back and just watch them.
Oh
That's
really?
nice.
You don't tap them
And
or anything?
yeah, don't tap and do anything. when there's a bingo, it'll show you there's a bingo. Like you just sit there and just watch it play out, and it's great. And
Wow.
and I did win. I won bingo.
How much
I
did you
won one
win?
time. I won $174.
Whoa! What did you buy us with that?
You got to claim it.
It went to whatever we spent on the cruise. Basically, basically they
Oh.
put it to your account,
Oh, really?
and
That's
then
funny.
and
That's
then,
how they get you.
Deal.
yeah.
I'd be
But
like,
I
I
mean,
want the
like,
cash in my
it
hand.
helps though.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
It's
don't
more money
buy
than he had the
anything,
day before.
yeah, that paid for Apollo probably or something.
Yeah.
This was our stateroom. My wife and I had made, like a lot of people like to decorate their doors, and my wife and I had made this paper craft stitch that we put on there, and then she used our laser cutter to make the Mickey Mouse,
Fancy.
yeah, the
Mickey
ice cream
bars.
thing, Mickey bars, yeah, with their name. So she made 2 for us, and she made 2 for her mom and dad that came with us. That was on their door. But
That's
yeah,
precious.
it's fun. A lot of people like to decorate their doors. This was the teen area that's the TV screen that they have up there, playing various movies.
Excuse me, sir.
Now-
Why are you
what they're
taking
playing
pictures of
there.
the teen area?
Were there a lot of teens on the
Doesn't look
There-
like
I
it.
mean-
kids in general? Because there are
Not
some
at this-
rules about vaccinations right now. So
Yeah, they had the kids had to be tested and cleared because we did see on because we were involved on a Facebook group and we saw one person did have to cancel their cruise because their child tested positive, so they couldn't come on.
Man.
but didn't they?
One of,
Sorry, go ahead.
if one of your party tests positive, then your whole party can't go on the cruise.
Oh.
And didn't they say to go on any cruise, everybody has to be vaccinated, no matter what, right?
All the adults had to have their vaccination, but the kids just needed to be tested. And you did have to have a test before you went on board. So like you do it yourself. You like swab your nose and put it in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
It's not bad.
That's what I'm nervous about.
Bonax
Because we're going to Hawaii, and I'm like nervous, like something's going to happen.
That's why you get traveler's insurance.
One of us is going to get sick, or they're going to.
Yeah,
we're going to test.
Travelers insurance
I don't know
for
if you
this.
have to get a test though. I think we just have to have a vaccine card.
Supposed to be.
Yeah, you probably just have your vaccine.
Yeah.
Be good.
I'll be carrying that thing around right in front of me.
Put it on a lanyard.
Yeah, right here. There it is.
Amaga?
Right it is.
Show me to the beach.
And this at the very front of the ship, this is like the crew area. When they have time off, they can come and lounge it. They have a little pool to themselves.
And you
little
notice,
pool.
yeah,
It's a
Two
little
people.
pool.
You notice there's nobody there because the staff does not get time off right now.
No, not really. We saw a couple people that were getting to kind of relax at one point, but yeah, it's really sad they're not getting to do a lot of
That's
that.
too bad.
But they do have the meet and greets on the cruise. This is like the princesses. They would always have them down the stairway. You couldn't really go next to them.
You couldn't touch
but they
them.
would.
You
Yeah, you couldn't touch them.
or get a picture of the front of them.
They
Or at least they
told
wouldn't
me,
let me.
Yeah, they told me I can't touch them.
Sir, you cannot touch the princess.
Sir.
Sir, please.
Please stop.
Stop trying to lure Belle away. Please stop. But basically, the kids would stand at the bottom of the steps where the staff is, and they would take pictures up
the steps. And then the princess would go,
and,
I have the high ground.
Exactly. And they would have Mickey and Minnie and Goofy and Stitch in various places around the ship, Chip and Dale, and still get pictures with them.
Wow, we did that.
This was in Tiana's. They had a
That guy
live
looks
band.
really happy.
So happy.
I saw a picture of
a
you
lot of,
that you looked so happy.
I don't smile well.
I'm not
when people take pictures of me, I don't smile well. It looks fake.
Most of the pictures
it
you look
looks
fine,
that
but
well.
this one picture of you on the cruise looked like you were miserable.
Well, there you go.
I probably just got through eating a ton of food.
All the pictures I have.
Yeah, and What I do like to do on the cruise, because they have like little things that you can do around the ship. They do like trivia quizzes, like typically like Disney quizzes, or they'll have a TV tunes quiz of like an 80s music tunes, 90s music tunes, 2000 tunes. And I always like to go to those. They're usually in like um, the one area where those bathrooms are. Where there's like a Azure lounge that they do the bingo in as well, and then they have a Crown and Pub, which is kind of the British pub, and then a Cadillac lounge, which is like kind of like Cadillac car. Yeah, and they'll do a lot of wine tastings and stuff that you can do in there. But I like to do the quizzes, especially the TV tunes, because TV theme songs always get stuck in my head. And they do well because I won. And I got this little medallion, little medal.
Look at you.
I won the TV tunes quiz.
Fancy pants.
Yes. And I took a picture. It didn't show up there, so I guess it didn't come across. But but you'll be like they had two versions of them, and I didn't win the one, but I won the second one. And the songs that I knew were Growing Pains, Green Acres, The Love Boat, The Partridge Family, WKRP in Cincinnati, and That 70s Show, Dukes of Hazzard, of course, The Peanuts, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, TJ Hooker, I didn't get right. Saved by the Bell, Family Guy, Family Feud, and Barney. I knew all those theme songs.
Wow.
Got them right.
Can you sing some of those for us right now?
13 out of 15.
Can you sing us the Barney song?
No, I just knew the tune.
Oh.
I kind of figured what that was. That 70s show, I almost, like, when they played that, it was like hanging out down the street, and it was in my head throughout that whole quiz. I'm like, what is that? What is it? And finally, like, when they got to the end, I was like, it's the 70s show, and then I wrote it down. So that's how I won. Because I won by 1 point.
Wow.
Thanks to that 70s show.
Biting.
Wow.
I know.
You said that some of the quizzes I would have been good at, right?
Because they do a ton of Disney quizzes, and a lot of them had to do with like the theme parks and stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure you would have aced like every one of those quizzes. One like this. Well, here's one. See if you'll answer this correctly.
Probably won't.
It's Cinderella's Castle.
Cinderella Castle
in Walt Disney World. Yeah. How many stones are used for building Cinderella's castle?
0.
You're right. It is 0. It's all like paper mache, plastic, whatever.
Paper mache. It's all paper mache. Every time it starts raining, they're like, "Oh gosh, put the tarp on it."
They're just rebuilding it.
There was a fire in Cinderella Castle this week.
Oh dear.
And this is first time I've ever seen this. A fire truck and an ambulance went right down the middle of Main Street, USA.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was wild. I was like, "This is the first." And then somebody posted, "Look, the nighttime parade is back."
Yes.
Wow.
Lights.
Whoa.
And of course, one of the questions was like, what planet is in the fictional planet or whatever is used for Galaxy's Edge?
Oh, planet?
Where's that station? Yeah, or yeah, Batu. That was one of the questions.
Like,
do you know the first female Disney Imagineer?
I did, but now you said that.
You know, we put Mary Blair. I forget what it was.
No, it was somebody. It's somebody before Mary Blair.
Yeah, we didn't know.
I knew it. Mary Shelley.
But yeah, there's a lot of quizzes like that, and I think you would have done do it in a while. So you need to come on a cruise with me.
Well, let's go.
We will
who's
we
paying
will
for
rule
it?
all of the trivia
He will
quizzes.
gladly go with you.
How many?
As your
How
plus
many?
one.
Yeah. How many games of bingo would I have to win where it just, cancels out
You might as well
Not
just
even that.
the price?
stay on the cruise.
Every game of bingo.
Yeah. I would love to go on a cruise.
But I mean,
The
like,
whole family? That'd be
I
fun.
mean, they do like 2 or 3 night cruises. They'd be like, I think it would be fun. Our mom, I asked her if she'd be willing to try a cruise again. She said yes.
She said, only if you take your brother.
Don't leave him home. He'll be so lonely.
You better take little Ryan too.
All right.
That's not how she talks.
No, not at all.
That's how
not at
Sharon talks.
all.
Little Greg, so cute.
Cute little ankles. Love them.
Cute little ankles.
Inside joke.
Sorry,
Sorry.
inside joke.
I would love to go on a cruise.
Yeah,
It's money.
Yeah.
We got to figure that out.
I definitely recommend
It's
for anyone thinking
well,
of taking a cruise, especially a Disney cruise. I recommend a Disney cruise.
I was gonna say it's about the same price or cheaper than going to Disney World these days, but you have DVC, so it's different. But
Yeah.
Which we can use our
It's
points.
the same price or cheaper.
Oh.
It's same price or cheaper than going on the Star Wars cruise ship.
that's
Well, do
very
you see?
true.
Do you see me going on that?
Because I mean, there are
No.
different tiers. Like they have especially going out of Florida, they'll have like 2 or 3 day
Steerage.
trips if you just want a little sampling.
You got
on the
New
cruise.
Orleans now too.
Yeah,
So
New
that-
Orleans.
yeah.
They have the Alaska cruise. They have.
I mean, I guess we would have to just go out of Galveston since it's right here, right? I mean, that would probably make the most sense.
Galveston. Typically, I think the Magic is going to be out of Galveston next year because they're switching things up because the Wish is joining.
Yeah. I sort of
Typically,
want
it's
to try
the
the
Wonder.
Wish. So I can bounce on those bounce houses. Well, I know that our mother said that when you come down here for Christmas, that we should all talk about the cruise and plan it out so we could start saving for it.
Well, there you go.
So
Okay.
So start saving because I mean you'll have to save for you and for me.
Oh, can't break it up a little bit.
And then in Spider-Man No Way Home.
We're gonna tell you.
If you don't take me on a cruise, I'm going to tell you what happens.
All you have to do is say, "Yeah, I'll take it," and then Sunday you can just say, "Nope."
Yeah, I'll take
Or
it.
Monday,
Yeah.
whatever.
Get that in writing.
Yes, you will come along with me.
I'm glad you had a good time. No mishaps.
Oh, it's very good. Very relaxing.
Hey, I'm glad you got out of your room too. You just didn't stay in your room and watch movies the whole time.
I did make it through at least 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies in the room.
Oh wow!
At one sitting?
Not in one sitting. It was
Oh,
just like in the room, like getting ready or waiting for the other people to get ready. Just like because they have like pretty much every Disney movie, cartoon, whatever you want to watch. And so it's just like, well, I'm on a ship. Let's put on Pirates of the Caribbean and just kind of put it on while you're waiting around and stuff.
I mean, you're on a ship. So.
Yeah, on a
I
big
mean,
old boat.
and we get a veranda. So there's like a little deck outside of our room. So you like open that door and you hear the ocean, and then put pirates on. Like I mean, it's
the next thing you know, you got the sheets off your bed and you're swinging from the balcony.
Exactly.
Wow. I may have to do one of these.
Yeah, parlay.
Parlay.
You play putt-putt?
There's no putt.
That's cool.
Yeah, we will be going to Alani here in like 23 days, something like that.
Blimey? What did you say?
Alani.
Oh, Alani.
Blimey.
Alani.
Okay, I got you. I was like, a blimey?
Blimey.
In Hawaii. So we're looking forward to that.
The Blarney Stone.
And
Yeah, that'll be fun. I want to go to Alani sometime.
Well, come on. It's our 20th wedding anniversary. Let's make it a party.
Make it,
Okay.
We'll probably just be doing a lot of sitting around the pool. I was telling when we were on this trip to Alabama to her family, I think it was her sister it would probably be her sister, that I was telling her about the trip. I was like, yeah, a lot of stuff still, there's still a lot of COVID regulations and stuff there. So we'll probably just be, laying around the pool or swimming in the pool. It's like, why would you swim in a pool? And I'm like, because they have 3 of them. And she's like, but the ocean's right there.
You're at
And
the
I'm like,
Pacific Ocean.
but the pools are nicer.
There's nothing going to eat me.
And there's a lazy river.
Water's a lot calmer.
Yeah, I was like, one of the pools is an infinity pool that looks out over the ocean. So it's like you're in the ocean. And she's like, oh, I guess so.
There you go.
It's much more
Eat
enjoyable.
me in the pool.
Yeah. You don't have sand out everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get jellyfish and then have to pee your own foot or something.
Yeah. Oh, I may not do that anyways. But
Well, that's just a Friday night.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think one day I'm just gonna, tell my wife, I'm gonna hop in the lazy river. I'll see you tomorrow, and she'll be like, "Wait, you'll see me when?" I'm like, I'll see you tomorrow. And just, just lay in the lazy river all day.
Nice.
The first day we're going to Waikiki, so that should be fun, I guess.
Yeah, cool.
Y'all need to get some outfits like they wore in the Brady Bunch special when they went to Hawaii and take pictures. Like get you a big
Moo
collar and all.
Oh. It would be fun to get some Hawaiian shirts and just totally be those people.
Oh yeah.
Oh
you
yeah.
have to.
Yeah, definitely.
I just don't know where to get Hawaiian
Yeah.
shirts. In Texas.
I mean, you can buy them online.
Yeah, but I never know if they're going to fit right.
Too bad.
They'll probably have Hawaiian shirts at Alani.
I bet they will in Hawaii.
They may.
They had them. They had them on the ship. You could get Hawaiian shirts on the ship.
Disney's got a bunch now, so
yeah, I need to call David Dollar.
Yep.
From Main Street Electrical Podcast and say, can I just borrow some of your Hawaiian shirts? Because he loves them. He's got a ton.
He could probably tell you where to get some.
Yeah, probably. Which we're going to be on their show next week for their Christmas episode. We will be on Main Street Electrical Podcast. It's some of our good pals, and we love being on their show and love having them on our show. So we'll probably have them on probably the first of the year sometime. We'll do I don't know. We'll do some kind of fun Disney show with them. But yeah, it's a great show. We'll be on there. So anyway, you had a good cruise. I'm glad you're back.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you stay well. Didn't get anything from the cruise.
So far, so good.
Because if you have, you need to find out before you come to my house. Because I don't want to miss my Hawaiian vacation.
We'll bring it down to you. It'll be fine.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'm just like the only thing is I'm just still like because once you get off the ship for a few nights, for a few days or whatever, you still feel like you're on the ship.
Yeah. See, I don't know how I deal with that. I get nauseous. I get nauseous so easily.
And so, you get the sea patches, and that takes it all away. But once you take the sea patch off, though, then your stomach's like, "Hey, sea patch is off."
Oh gosh, I just have to keep one off for the rest of my life.
That'll happen. Well, don't do that. Because, I was on a cruise for 2 weeks and kept it on for all 2 weeks, and yeah, you get really sick.
Oh man,
having it on too long.
Oh man,
I'll do you.
All right, so next week's Christmas. So I don't know if we'll have a show. Will I have a show next week?
We'll be. You can find us on Main Street Electrical Podcast on their Christmas episode. Because I won't be at a computer with good internet, so
we'll have one. We'll be back with our
unless we record early.
Yeah,
do our Spider-Man spoiler episode.
We will do a Spider-Man episode next year, which is just around the corner. We'll be starting our new format, maybe. Or each week we'll have its own theme.
We got it planned already.
So. Yeah, all planned out. And we're hoping to have Tommy Campbell back on the show. I got to get that worked out. He was on one of our other shows, background actor show, and he is, which I didn't see him, so his part may have been cut, but he was a background actor on Spider-Man No Way Home. Spiderman, attorney at law.
Yeah, by the time I remember that he was supposed to be on there, I forgot to look for him in that part. So I was like, heck
yeah, I did. So yeah, I didn't. I forgot.
Because it would have been towards the beginning, right? I guess. I don't know.
I'll have to ask him. Anyways, all right. Well, that's been our family slideshow for the week. Hope everybody enjoyed it. If you were listening, you missed out on all the fun pictures.
I mean, yeah.
There were pictures.
I'm glad you had a fun time on your cruise. And then we'll be back next week, maybe, or the next week. We'll be back soon with something new, something fun, and of course, something geeky. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Geek.
Happy New Year. Yeah, Merry Geekmas too. Merry Christmas, Merry Geekmas, and Happy New Year. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.
Happy Festivus.
For the rest of us.